Okay guys, Sunday the 11th of February, so let's have a look at the FTSE 100. Now coming into this week, we have just finished off a week on the markets where we had an enormous sell-off. We came down, let's have a look, over 450 points, almost 500 points really. So we came smashing down below the support levels. We actually had one just down below there as well, which I'm going to put back on the charts in a minute. But we came straight down below those support levels on the Monday. But then what we can see is if we look at the market rallying on the Tuesday and then on the Wednesday, we rallied back up into our what was support. When support breaks, very often it becomes resistance. The 7320 down toward that 7300 level, and we got some nice bearish reactions off of that area. Now coming into this week, what am I looking at with this market? Well, the first thing is I'm not looking at this market simply in terms of, very often when you see a market making a very strong move down like this, especially when it's an index, people say it's a correction, I just want to buy into the market now, it's going to rally all the way back up toward its highs. Certainly for me, certainly coming into it as a day trader, I want more evidence before I say this market is turning bullish once again. We've made a huge bearish movement. At present, we are holding down below some pretty key levels of what was support and is now resistance. And until we start breaking above those levels, I'm certainly happy to sell into rallies. And then down toward these lows, we have very key support, which I'm going to go over as well. I'm happy to buy down at those levels. In between, I'm going to be a little bit more neutral until we start to break one way or the other. So the first thing is these zones remain key. The 7380, we can actually bring this up a little bit. Let me get rid of the line, move up towards 7390. So 7390 down toward this 7350 level right here. And what we're doing is we're using where the market gapped over the weekend, where it spiked up on Monday, to confirm that this gap level is now being used as strong resistance. We wanted to incorporate that into our zone. Now down below there we still have 7320 to 7300. We've had the confirmations on the Tuesday and the Wednesday. Again, it's a very key level to watch. And then really it's only if we start breaking up above these levels that I would then expect the market to press up toward 7430. Again, relatively close resistance level. Let's mark it in. Let's have a look why or how we are identifying this level. Really, you could take it all the way up to 7475, but the key area of this resistance is 7460 down toward really 7430 right here. Now we're looking at the market testing at these levels, also being used as support. So it's being used as both support and resistance. It's giving us ample clues that both the buyers and the sellers are interested in those levels. We've also got the MA200 on the daily time frame just pulling into that level, which is a little bit more dynamic support and resistance. 1, 2, and 3 levels. And it's only if, so if we break above here, I'd be happy to look for potential buys up toward this level right here. But it's only if we start breaking up above this level now that I'd then be expecting the FTSE to make a stronger, not sure why the arrow keeps clicking off, making a stronger bullish correction, perhaps then all the way up toward 7550 to 7600. I would expect to see the 7600 level tested if the market then gets back up above this area. At present, we're holding down below these levels. They remain key resistance. Now we had one incorporating these spikes down on the 1st of December and the 6th of December. So the level is still there. I just want to adjust it ever so slightly. I'm going to bring it up as well. 7285. Where's our clue for taking the bottom of this zone? Right here, 7260. We have the close, the open, the spike up. Confirming where that level is sitting at. Again, resistance, resistance. Also, if we're breaking up above this one here, 7300 to 7320, again, I'd be then happy to look for buy positions from that level and up into this next area of what would then become resistance. Now let's have a look at the key support. So you can see where the market has spiked down once, twice, and 3 times. All you need to do is come to the left and we can see the level that is being used for this right here. Again, we have key resistance, key resistance, key support, and key support. So the first thing is we want to take into account most recent price action, 1 and 2. We've got the spike down, we've got the close and the open of this candle. Even though this candle opened here and rallied all the way down, or dropped all the way down, it's still pressed up and closed back up above this level. It's giving us a clue that it's potential support. Now, if we take the previous price action, we're just bringing this up to incorporate the test and the test. So really 7110. This one here, just want to bring it down ever so slightly towards 7070. This is key support. Now with this being key support, we also have these spikes down below. However, if we're breaking down below this level, I'm still happy to look for pullbacks and then bearish or potential bearish continuation. If the market is going to start breaking even lower than this, this is a good level to look for that weakness and that bearish continuation. Now down below those levels, let's have a look. We've got 70, right about 7020, down toward, really it's going to be down towards 7,000, which is the big round number. We're going to take it a little bit lower towards 6990, right here. Again, using that price action from back in 2016 as our clue. Right here, you can see the spike down, then test it, the spike down here. I want to bring it a little bit lower, 7979, so really it is 7980. Just set it right here. One and two. Again, if we're coming down, it's key support. Again with this one, if we're breaking down below, I'd be happy to look for potential sell positions. And then we're all the way down toward that previous low point at 79, around about 7920. I'm actually going to bring that up toward 7950, all the way down toward, let's have a look, 7910 right here. The test, the test, the test, the test, the test, the test, test, and the test. A little bit of a parroting there. Okay, so right here. Again, it's been proven to be a strong level of support, worthwhile watching. Again, if we're breaking below, then looking for a stronger correction. If we're coming below this level now, 7910, next support is really down toward this level right here at 6880, and then key support coming back in towards 6855 down to 6840. But really, these are the key levels coming into next week. 3 down below, 4 up above. As I've mentioned, excuse me, it's only if we start breaking up above this level that I'm a little bit more bullish. Breaking above this level, then I become more medium term bullish, expecting that move back up toward these previous highs right here at 7555 to 7570. But really, I'd be expecting a test in the medium term of these levels back up here. Now, in between there, we still have more minor levels. So we've got one right here at 7235 down toward let's have a look here, down towards 72, around about 7215. Down below there we have 7195 all the way down to 7175 right here, 2. And then down below there we have 7155 to around about 7130 right here. So for me, these are, you can actually see we've tested right there on Friday. So for me, these are a little bit more minor. These are the major levels now moving forward. These ones up here and these ones down here. These ones are more minor. But for day trading, they're absolutely fine for looking for those reactions throughout the trading week. And in these levels, as I've mentioned, I'm a lot more neutral. So I'd be happy to buy and sell from any of them, depending on what ones we are testing. That's pretty much everything for this week, guys. Quite a lot of levels on this chart for going into next week. And the reason is, we've had such a strong move down. If we look even from the Monday right here, the Friday, sorry, it's been almost 600 points. If we take into account the previous high, we've fallen away nearly 900 points. So it's a lot more volatile on the FTSE, When it becomes a lot more volatile, we need to spread out what we're looking at and look at a lot more zones. So basically, key resistance up above, if we start to break up above 1 and 2, happy to look for those buys. Really this one down here as well. Key resistance, 1, 2 and 3, more minor zones in between. Down below, key support, key support, key support. After such a strong move down also with these key support levels, if we're breaking down below, I'd be happy to then look for weakness and bearish continuation. Okay, so that is everything for this week, guys. As always, I hope that was helpful. I hope you all have a good trading week next week. I'm James Orr, and thank you.